Retro Gaming Live TV presents the one-night only tournament for Super Mario Bros. 2. Kicking off the event is a match between Rarg and Antol, with commentary by Elrock and Angry Links.
Yeah, this layout looks awesome. Stream that.
3-2's the magic man.
He really is. He's quite amazing when it comes to just putting all this together. Especially love how the sprites look. Like just so perfectly pixeled. No fuzzy.
Yeah.
I don't know about Toad not being blue, but oh well. I vote next SMB2 tournament being Princess only though. Because she's the most interesting character to watch in this game.
Yeah, Princess only's got some interesting strats.
Well, in any case, looks like we've already got the first run underway. Rarg and Ant both already to the ladder clip.
Yep, and this is a pretty important trick to pull off.
Unfortunately, Ant missed it.
I don't know if Ant goes for it.
Bomb his way through the wall.
I don't know if I've ever seen Ant actually go for the ladder clip, honestly.
That's fair. It's weird. Generally when I get to his streams, he's already well into World 6 to talk about how much he hates it, so I guess I missed out on the early stuff.
Yeah.
So we've got Rarg, go ahead moving on to 1-2.
Yep, slight lead here.
We've got the opening strats involving the flying carpet. We're going to pick up the bird here, move over to the next carpet. And what this glitches the game to do is when you pick up the bird, it allows you to go into a run state on the carpet, which is supposed to happen. But in this case, it ends up, it just tricks the game into thinking, oh, well, I'm running on this thing I shouldn't be, and you just basically get to move over an entire cliff. Ant pulls off the same. He went a little bit differently there, though. It looks like he didn't take a hit. Neither go for the vegetable glitch, which is a very, very hard trick to pull off. Frame perfect coming out of the portal door, but it saves. Do you know how much time it saves? Like,
I think it saves close to 8 seconds if you do the stage perfect with the veggie glitch.
Because you don't have to go through the cycles, and that takes You just get to go in and just kill Birdo. The trick involves for those that don't know, the trick involves taking a veggie with you to the final door. Because the game doesn't know you're carrying it, and you basically get to throw the same veggie at Birdo 3 times in a row. You throw it, catch it, repeat, and he's dead. So you don't have to wait out eggs or anything.
Once we get later on in the tournament, and you get to see someone like Whitman run it, we'll see the veggie glitch happening for sure. And Cap will go for it, undoubtedly.
Rar goes ahead and warps through 1-3, back onto stage 4. Now for stage 4, as with anything in this game, holding an item in this game allows you to run a lot faster than you normally be able to do. So picking up a Corby right away and moving all the way to the rocket gets you through the first room very, very quickly. Rar's going to go ahead and move on to the second part of 4-1, which, I'll be perfectly honest, is one of my least favorite sections of the game, especially with Toad. Like, I just really, really hate these jumps, like, over, like, the machines that the Shy Guys are riding on. Because Toad can't jump for squat.
This part's not bad once you get it dialed, but it's a kind of annoying. I don't know, I mess it up more than I would like to, and it makes me angry because it's supposed to.
Shy Guy glitch there.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite thing in the game.
Yeah, it's really cool. Just watch them spaz out underneath.
Get to glitch him out of the stage. Yeah, it's tremendous. On to 4-2 for Rarg. Ant's getting ready to wrap up 4-1. Also gets the Shy Guy glitch, but because he's on emulator, it doesn't show the spazzing out. He's just stuck there.
Yeah.
That's the money, you jerk. Great movement through the Bezos here from Rarg.
4-2 could be a deal breaker for a lot of runners here because of this whale tail section. We'll see how it goes.
This section is pretty rough. Everything's ice physics, and you have to carry an item through it, so you're also moving faster across slippery platforms. So the whale tail to the pipe is probably actually the hardest part of it for me. Just that jump is just crazy, especially with Toad who just can't get lift off.
Then Rarg even made the throw onto the top of the warp zone, which is really difficult.
Not easy, yeah. Moving on to 6-1, which a lot of runners consider their least favorite part of the entire run, because it's understandable. It's just a very difficult level.
It's execution-heavy stage, to say the least.
To move like crazy, and then of course I think in the 80% run, it's the only level where you actually have to do some digging. And digging's not fun.
No.
Even if you're Toad, who can dig really, really fast, and by really fast, I mean fast compared to other characters.
Yeah, this part's actually a little nerve-wracking because of that Shy Guy coming down. You'll see he's going to drop, and if you're not fast enough, you're going to get hit. So
you got to go fast, and you got to tunnel along that exact column. Like, you can't move left or right, or else the pattern gets disoriented. And
Oh, yeah. Unless you're I Love Mario, and you can do whatever you want.
Rarg had a great fight there against 6-1 Birdo. He got the triple mushroom pickup. He went into it after losing a hit point too, and still got there. So great showing from him for that level. Moving on to 6-2, which is one of the first time in the game we end up seeing Luigi. See how much of the really hard stuff he goes for here. Gets the jump all the way over to the plant. Oh.
He's going for the triple jump. Or maybe not, he just doesn't kill the Panzer. Most people will pick up the vegetable and kill it, so...
Yeah.
But I guess...
It just gives him a free platform. See, Ant also went with Princess in 6-1, which I believe he was talking about leading up to this event. It's a much safer strat, even if it doesn't necessarily save time compared to the best ones.
Yeah, we'll definitely see a few people using a couple of the other characters outside of Toad and Luigi here today, I believe.
Should be interesting, because they're definitely the most prominent characters of the run. Luigi getting used in 3 stages, Toad getting used in end of game says 5, but it's actually 7 because it doesn't count the stages where you warp, that being 1, 3, and 4, 2.
Ah, right.
Rarg is getting ready to move on to 6-3. We'll see if he gets potion jump. Very interesting trick. You have to throw a potion from the highest platform, jump off of it over the wall, and he missed it, unfortunately. He didn't even get the time to try to pick it back up. So he's going to go with the backup strat, which is going through the quicksand under the wall instead of trying to reattempt potion jump. I think that's probably the better call, because if you try again and you mess up, then you lost more time than you would have getting back there.
It's a safer strategy to just go under after missing it once, most likely, I agree.
And with him being almost a full level ahead, I think it's definitely the right call. Move on to Roberto here. Gets blocked. Oh, that's not good. Eats a fireball.
It looks like Ant took a
death.
Yeah, unfortunately. But he had a good 6-2 otherwise. He made it across all the albatrosses.
He just had a good World 6. Like, his 6-1 Birdo fight was just awesome. It was really, really good. So he gets the first hit on Birdo. Doesn't get the double hit, which I don't know how hard that is to pull off. It's very difficult. He got it that time. The timing of it just seems so structured. Like,
usually you hit Birdo.
As it's coming out.
You hit Birdo once from underneath on the top of the bird head there, and then you do the double hit second. That's what I generally see from runners. And that's what he did, but it was kind of a delayed version.
So onto the Tri-Collide flight, he didn't get the damage boost, unfortunately. He did the turnaround hit for the first hit, came back for the second one and took a hit instead. Didn't get his own hit, so then he just went for the safe strats. And he's going to move on to 7-1. Ant's moving on to Red Birdo here. See if he gets the double hit. He did not. Threw the mushroom into the egg. Gonna use the Ant's not using the iframes. That's interesting. One of my favorite things with this game, just for speedrun strats, is the fact that you can, when you pick up items, you have iframes the entire time. And he didn't use that there. Like, he didn't try to pick up the mushroom instead of taking the egg, and just opted to jump over the eggs instead.
Right. Yeah, you can actually.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you can actually time those mushroom grabs. So you basically just transfer through the fireballs and eggs. Done.
Right.
He missed it twice.
Yeah, he's missing the high jump on 7-1
Yeah.
here. I've tried that myself. I can't nail it.
You need
trick to it.
You need to sniff it to be at the peak of his jump when you jump, and you need to jump as far right as possible as well.
And you have to get a super jump too, right? Like a charge super jump.
You don't need to do that. No, that's just what he did as a backup since he missed the timing on the first go. Basically, you just run right and jump on top and jump off at the right moment.
Fair enough. O'Rog's moving on through 7-1, getting through these ladder clips here. Ladder jump all the way up. This is probably the easiest way to gain time in this entire game is those ladder jumps.
I find them difficult to do sometimes. But with Luigi, it's the easiest because he has the most frame window for performing that trick.
Yeah, he's just got big floatiness. Well, no, I don't mean like the jump that glitched you through the stage. I mean just like jumping off and around. We're going to move on to 7-2. Yeah, ladder jump, not chain jump.
Yeah.
we're getting to that here in a second. Rar's going to finish up 7-1 there, on through 7-2. Takes the hit from Shy Guy. I forget, is that intentional once you enter the first room?
No, you don't want to take any hits. You want to be able to... ideally, depending on what you're wanting to do, you want to be able to take a hit against the bird at the end, so you can damage boost and kill him faster, but I doubt anyone's going to do that in a marathon. But ideally, in a marathon, you probably just want to stay big all the way to war. That would probably be safer.
Rarg takes he took a backup strat there and getting a heart, so I appreciate that. Gets chain jump on the first attempt. What a pro.
That's always good.
And takes a hit on a ninja. He's going to be moving through the first room. Rarg snatches the key. Oh, takes a hit from an egg. He's going to move on through the final set of rooms. The key.
7-2 is a gauntlet of a stage. It's not easy.
And also gets change up on the first try. Great stuff.
Nice. See if he can get a double hit on the bird.
Most definitely did not.
Didn't see that.
He's going completely for safety here, and I respect that. Jumps into the waiting mouth of the bird. Ooh, and missed the door the first time, and he almost got clipped. And he gets clipped when he comes to the door. That's unfortunate.
Oh, no.
But he's back through the door now. I'm not sure why he went back through the door. Not sure what Ant's doing here. Oh, because you need the key. That's right. Like you had to beat Birdo to get the key.
Exactly.
You get the change up. Yeah, I forgot you need the key for that next room.
Oh no, he took a fireball though.
Yeah, he got some bad pattern X cycles there from Red Birdo. Anyway, Rarg's trying to wrap up this ward fight. They're already in small mode. We'll see if he ends up taking. He took a hit from a bubble. That's unfortunate. See if Ant can catch up here. And damn Wart. Ant's gonna move on to the bird fight.
As long as Rarg can do this fight well this time, he's got it in the bag.
Yeah, it still looks like it's gonna be fairly close. And has a great bird fight there, and he's getting ready to go fight Wart with 2 hits.
All right, yeah, this is looking pretty clutch now. This is good.
They both should still be sub 12 here, I believe. Rarg, I think, needs one more hit. Wart is it 5 or 6 hits to death?
I think it's 6, but I could be mistaken.
Oh, it takes a hit. That's unfortunate. See if he can stay alive here. Oof. I actually thought that was it. Oh, he landed on the veggie and had to pick it up. That was terrifying. And he missed the throw? Oh, no. Rarg is having a heck of a time here with Wart.
It's always one more than you think with Wart. Yeah,
that's going to do it for the last hit. Oh, hey, that was like a photo finish almost.
Yeah, really, that was insane. Yeah, how close that is.
0.07 second difference.
Wow.
Wow.
Really great first race.
So that's how we start this tournament. Just imagine how the rest of it's going to go. Chat is just blowing up right now. Look at this. Lots of just... I think I've seen the word wow like 19 times in chat in the past 19 seconds. There's just so much. I love it, though. This is a great start to this event, though.
Follow RGL TV on Twitch and YouTube, and shout out to the runners.